For years, Gal Gadot has been closely associated with a single, towering archetype, the hero. Her portrayal of Wonder Woman etched her into popular culture as a figure of moral clarity, physical power, and emotional sincerity. That image has been so dominant that it's easy to forget how carefully constructed it was, and how ready Gadot has been to move beyond it. In 2025, her turn as the Evel Queen in Disney's live-action Snow White marks a deliberate shift, one that signals a new phase in her creative identity rather than a departure from her core strengths. Stepping into the role of one of cinema's most iconic villains requires more than surface-level menace. The Evel Queen is a character shaped by obsession, control, and fear of irrelevance, qualities that can easily slip into caricature. Gadot approaches the role with restraint rather than exaggeration. Instead of leaning into theatrical cruelty, she builds her performance around authority and emotional tension. Her queen does not need to shout to dominate a room. Her power is communicated through stillness, precision, and self-awareness. This choice reframes the character as a woman driven by internal conflict rather than simple malice. Visually, the transformation is striking, but it serves a deeper purpose than spectacle. The ornate costumes, sculptural silhouettes, and ceremonial stillness reinforce the character's isolation as much as her dominance. Gadot uses posture and pacing to suggest someone constantly guarding her position, measuring every interaction. The result is a character who feels both elevated and confined by her own power. Her expressions, often minimal, sometimes icy, carry emotional weight, allowing the audience to sense longing, fear, and ambition beneath the polished exterior. What makes this performance particularly compelling is how it aligns with Gadot's broader career trajectory. She has never been an actor who relies on excess emotion or flamboyant delivery. Her strength lies in controlled intensity and clarity of intention. In Snow White, those qualities are redirected inward. The Evel Queen becomes a study in insecurity masked by perfection, a theme that resonates strongly in modern storytelling. Gadot's portrayal suggests that villainy is not born overnight. It is cultivated through fear, comparison, and the inability to accept change. There is also an added layer of resonance, knowing that Gadot approached this role after navigating significant personal challenges. That lived experience subtly informs her performance, giving the Queen a gravity that feels earned rather than imposed. Vulnerability doesn't soften the character, it sharpens her. The audience may not sympathize with her actions, but they understand her emotional logic, which makes the conflict far more engaging. Gal Gadot's evolution into darker, more psychologically complex roles reflects a conscious rejection of creative comfort zones. Rather than preserving a heroic image, she chooses risk, an essential ingredient for artistic longevity. Her Evel Queen is not a contradiction of Wonder Woman, but a counterbalance, another exploration of power, identity, and consequence from a different angle. In taking on this role, Gadot reinforces an important truth about reinvention. Growth does not require abandoning what made you successful. It requires re-examining it. By embracing complexity and moral ambiguity, she expands her range and reshapes audience expectations. In doing so, Gal Gadot proves that transformation, on screen and off, is not a betrayal of identity, but a deeper expression of it.